I've served on the Intelligence Committee for over a decade, and I want to deliver a warning this afternoon. When the American people find out how their government has secretly interpreted the Patriot Act, they are going to be stunned and they are going to be angry.
History has shown us where this road leads. Yet, we continue unabated down this path. This time, as they secretly plotted against us for years, they would be ready. Using advanced technologies built for war and secretly implemented within our communities, we became occupied. Our homes became prisons, and we became targets. We were no longer safe or free. We were the canaries in a coal mine sounding the alarm to what was happening within our country, but no one would believe, no one would listen. Through the use of extrajudiciary punishment and violence, we were silenced. Metadata was being used to manipulate and control the population. The media played a large role in the deception.
Forget the conspiracy. Listen to our government agencies. These guys are telling the truth.
They used to laugh at us, call us conspiracy theorists with mental health illness. But after the event, no one laughs anymore. A totalitarian police state had emerged secretly right before our very eyes. But once a global system of oppression was activated, it would be almost too late to stop. We were all now deemed a threat. Those who spoke out peacefully against injustice, violence, and corruption were given threat levels, targeted, and hunted down. Secret government was now in place, operating outside rule of law, uncontrolled, unrestrained, and unaccountable. They called it the Strong City Network. In reality, it was a global system of oppression, a prison grid which was using the Internet of Things to track and database every human being at all times. In secret, we were being blacklisted and deprived of basic human rights. Our personal data had been weaponized, and now it was being used against us in the most sinister of ways. Facial recognition, biometrics, pre-crime, thought crime, even owning your own money was considered suspect as they waged a war on cash. Everything had to be tracked in this out-of-control tyrannical system which was burning through our wealth and resources. Hundreds, thousands, then millions of individuals were complaining about a vicious form of Zertzexum, a decomposition program which was using high-tech weapons to target them for no-touch torture and elimination. The public was unknowingly funding a global prison, an electronic concentration camp used to enslave and retaliate against anyone who spoke out against injustices and criminality. They were being deceived in supporting the overthrow of their own country, the Constitution, freedoms, and basic human rights. This was a high-tech, secret criminal network plundering the American economy, built on lies and deceit, and now too big to fail. We were told we were being protected. We were told this was for our nation's security, but the truth was being suppressed from the people. They never could stop an alleged terrorist. Many had their hand in the pillaging of their nation as the racket reaped huge rewards for our treasonous politicians selling out the public's rights and freedoms while gaining huge financial rewards. This was intentional and no secret to those in power.
They're going to ask senators, did you know what this law actually permits? Why didn't you know before you voted on it? The fact is, anyone can read the plain text of the Patriot Act, and yet many members of Congress have no idea how the law is being secretly interpreted by the executive branch because that interpretation is classified.
We were told the terrorists hated us for our freedoms, yet it wasn't the terrorists who took those freedoms away. As the public slept, their wake-up call would eventually come. Unfortunately, it was too late.
The end of secret law, the end of law that is kept secret from them by design.
Traitors here working
say a lot of their customers are freaked out, waiting to see how low the Dow will go. They're focused on the Dow, not so focused on OPEC. Yes, OPEC did cut production by 1.5 million barrels per day.
We haven't seen anything like this probably since the Great Depression, I think it's fair to say.
This market is as volatile as you'll ever see.
Traders saying this is the craziest day they have ever seen in these markets. Veteran traders saying they've never seen anything like it. The movement in oil prices so fast, so furious.
What started in America last year has now spread to every part of the world.
Cicero was right. We're in the last days of this country surviving.
Problem, reaction, solution. As the public was divided and conquered, there was one more staged event, all part of a well-orchestrated plan. Once the orchestrated false flag event occurred, the true intent of secret government was revealed, and why they were illegally storing our data. They always knew how the story would end, as they always manipulated us every step of the way. Now, with their kill switch activated, cutting off all forms of communication, the world would never know what was being done in secret.
Members of the public have no access to the secret legal interpretations, so they have no idea what their government believes the law actually means.
Secret laws, secret courts, secret evidence, secret surveillance, secret prisons, secret police, secret government. History has shown us where this road leads, yet we did nothing to stop it.
Last night I dreamt about how things were.
Of every enemy of the state!
And then I woke up here.
As of today, the government's official interpretation of the law is still secret. Our constituents, of course, are totally in the dark.